Komboni.
Selche kwa
and then mama chinja bovala why sa chinja.
Una pressure banji naye ni mkamba wewe. Wa bwana bowling pa podcast. Era, it's your boy Repair here and Uncle Juice Boy. Welcome to Komboni podcast. Our episode for today is sponsored by Olivine. Yeah, ndewe newa tumaderi tuli hapa. Pure drop. Ndema saladi, anoti saladi upika vakudia vachoka black but vangera mumchemusha. Saka takata hivi.
So mwapeza sponsor manje hapa, mwapeza baya mwaniko manje kulo.
Kabana kuita introduce mtamangira kwa. Our guest today mkamba so wanapisha Mombari.
Hapo hapo football hapo mpana. Leo sinapenda pwino leo.
Sasa upa malecture. Hapo tuko kwa lecture foot. So thank you for coming back again. You know, after our first interview that we had with you, a lot of people were inspired about what you are saying. Na lecture challenge ya chikari cha pati.
Embegezani first. Nine niko na thanks to Fortebet for
hope kuna drama huko.
Ningavale shati yako ine unanipase drama. Deka vya uchita hiyo. Open account guys and become millionaires.
So even as buy cooking oil guys with us, you know, pure drop and then your chicken, your food will be nice.
Okay. Hii interview tsapitsalane time ninavochita.
So last time we were with you, we talked most about your productions, your movies and all stuff like. Now we've heard that there's another movie that is coming out per month and May.
You'll see
which, it's called A Night Without the President. What inspired you to this story, boss? Because that story seems to be something very interesting.
Well, majority of the time, bantu makombo n'umutima nkala tiribe bantu watishitako represent in terms of creativity. Bantu amene bangayimirire cheno kambati mu community problem yetu nayo ni so na so. Majority of the time mutima nkala tiyo pa ma politicians you find that mufunika manzi mabo, you know, but kulibe bamene bali brave enough to say but mwamunati promise abaso then manja pa minute pa fina my elections mabwera. So we're trying to address some of the issues yamene achitikache ma communities you know, but also in your what would happen ngati wa president na namba president sibali poche Wabana mashop. Musakile na venue. Simzakwanisa kuli pali ponze mpita na vigubu va salad. Sponsored by Chan, sponsored by Chan. Mwapanga set pamene hapo. Pese place.
One thing you should understand about our podcast, boss, is that we're a moving podcast and we don't want to do what everyone is doing.
Komboni podcast but mabora kumayadi.
Ndiko kunikaunda siku ya kuna Komboni.
Selche kwa
and then mama chinja bovala why sa chinja.
Una pressure banji naye ni mkamba wewe. Wa bwana bowling pa podcast.
Ma standards ya mapusana baba.
Mutengo wa bowling. Hii shati ni zingaje?
17 kwa changati wapiti ngasondele maningi.
So sangene samo
bowling. So maika vivale nkoni voka ili vatoka
hapo. So pali fiumo mwezo kama manje pari manganya.
President without night without the president.
Umana makonda che kukamba vaupu pama progress ya banzaki. Mwanaka. And then majority of the time pesa kachati kebe ndia karibe na nzero. You understand? Few mwangaita ne bwanjati ya upu karibe no itamba hapo.
My night without the president, so meaning ati president watu salimo maningi nani?
Ndana kuza night without the president.
Ndana kuza tikamba pali wa president watu.
A night without any president anywhere. A night without the president.
So mkazule mbaka ile anywhere.
Podcast mkazitenga na Facebook kama imo mkona nzero ba juice. Mamuika kwa muchitunturu mfana mvela. Bazaka kamenya kabandi.
Sasa kila podcast manje tunataka kuinquire podcast. So now what's the date is there?
30
May. And what are people expecting from the movie that is different from these other movies that you've done?
First things first, I've come to understand that the growth of the industry is in the collaborative efforts. Maana songa tukabwera ko waso tabwera taika my ideas pamoja tipanga chitunturu chintu chako chili very powerful. Maana what makes this film unique is that it's shot in the night the whole time, and then in the night it could be my light. Okay, so now how are we managing to shoot with just the moon without power, because of course there were issues recently, but time up about to malaiti, load shedding, my hours, and then we depict a time of that period. Mwaona ka? So that's what makes the story unique, and also it talks about topics that are very sensitive. Bantu bamayopa kukamba pali ma politicians monga mwana kambi, member of parliament, president, but art is expressive, and some of us are not afraid to speak for the people. So this film is a reminder that you still have people that believe in the ability to create, that have the power to speak through art. So that's what makes this story unique, unlike this podcast.
What do you mean unlike this podcast? So involved
Anakamba chab. Wait, unlike this podcast, what does that mean?
So now let's talk about what's the plan now. Once it's done in Lusaka, you show it in Lusaka. Are you going to do the same tour that you've been doing, going Copperbelt, Eastern Province, what?
Yes, we have. Our marketing plan is yet to be reviewed, but since this is a platform also, to catch the premiere for 30th May, we're going first to the north, Copperbelt. Idi rafoni yanga first.
How special are you? Kombo yanka phone papa.
Ni electrician wakunyuma.
Paka mamzami yangu kwa time yangu tunamwona wakazi wanu kai iwe Abraham siko pa podcast na boss kwa
ya podcast mulirudi zona
tambo
yes mambo mkati nina mafoni ko
how special are you
tambo ni electrician kapani
boke nyumba kapani manchani ya
yodi vintambo je vasira cha kunyumba kwano kumafuna timu
muliko wandani movie waliko na nani na nzeri kujoina kwa idea yako benze
so pamene nikamba mbakuti tikachoka mu Lusaka, we go to the Copperbelt, we do Ndola, Kitwe, Chingola, maybe even Solwezi. For these other towns, we'll be, I think we might even be going to Livingstone this time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's got very powerful features. Some characters, we don't want to name drop them now because a lot of people watch this podcast.
Yeah.
It's part of the marketing plan to be slowly moving. But part of the plan is to just sell tickets without doing the trail, which is a unique approach because it now we are testing how many people believe in our craft even without seeing it, because it's like was a muntu ati nigurisa salad then sanayone omuza chat mbasa start anza kupasa nzakulete and then bakupa start, and then you if you don't deliver next time they will not. So it's also another.
How sure are you that you want to grab a ticket na movie swazi?
Well, we've sold so far. We tina Zujako cinema in Mozi. We are almost filling up another one.
And how many cinemas are there?
We are getting all the 6 cinemas.
Or 6 cinemas.
Yes. So we are expecting a capacity of 1,200 people.
So already one sold out.
Yes.
Okay. So you still have like a month in between before your movie comes
yes.
out. Okay. So you still have a lot of time to come to.
Yes.
Approximately, let's talk about approximate. What's the budget in that movie? How much has it cost you to do the same movie?
I think over the time I've realized that these are just conversations that are necessary. There will be a time when we are going to have productions that are heavily funded when we can discuss budgets. It's pointless. Nakamba toka film ina spend 50 pin, for example. What do you do with that information?
My bantu wafuna mbao move wafunga ziwa vivangene samu.
So why wewe swanga zitire research? Because
when kuzivira mkali tuna hint guide.
In movies you would know the budget, how much it costs.
I don't think it's necessary for now because it doesn't change nothing. If I failed or I managed, that's what's important.
So what changed? Depending na mapama mutaka kwa 28. Who was interested kuzwa mayango ya kwa 28? Hapana 27.
Ni decision yanga. So you must know that I'm in control of anything I say. So ngati nachita decide that this time around in Zaba Zabantu monga mamenetenzi sina chaira muzikanji one, that was almost 1 million kwacha. I decided that I will not talk about my budget this time around because It's not necessary. Even after that, no one has ever come to say, even if it's gonna happen in the future.
Okay, let's make it simple. So since you don't want to disclose about your budget, let's talk about, did anyone funded this movie of yours? Did you have any people that cooperated in the movie when you were doing it, or it was just personal fund?
Well, I have friends that believe in me. I have entities that believe in their abilities, like Lixward Motors. I have a friend, Suilanji. He's a brother of mine. I have Mr. Felix Tembo, you know him. Caro herself was an executive producer. She put money in the production, her own money.
Caro happens to be your wife?
Yes.
It depends.
It depends with what you want.
No, because if you say Caro, people might just think Caro is just some woman out there. But yes. Caro, your wife.
Yes. Carlos Crochet is one of the executive producers. But over and above, personal money also, some money is from savings. Yeah, just we were even selling some stuff, some things in the house. I got a loan to just make the film.
That's interesting, huh?
Yeah.
You truly feel like the writing and whatever it's in the movie, it's something powerful.
I am very confident that I will be able to
bring you
to buy back the things that.
So since I'm interested in my movies, in career yako ya manyimbo yendera pati. Naleka.
Izaka pesa one day izaka blow on music. Guys, one day izaka blow wine. Mzaka nitamba po che mzaka bwera che magona matiketi maboni mvera kuimba. Bama nitana Mr. Cosmos music industry. Ndine upcome.
Oh, music, but they have come, but in the other part, it's so how supportive these other people, like, you know, our industry always there's but how supportive are these other people, the other, you know?
Well, I think it's just based on the relationship you have with someone. Mongaine, we shot this film on Mr. Frank's Boku's camera.
No, okay.
On your next production, just let me know. I'll come through and support.
Yeah.
So when I pasa camera cool. If you see the behind the scenes, the camera is this big, you know, with all the lenses and all the number of days. He even came on set. I got some other things like a boom mic from Pepper Media. I got lapels from Multi Choice Talent Factory. I got my lights from Henry BJ. I got a recorder from Mainga, who was a sound, you know. So a lot of different people come through. Of course, there were people that we approached, but maybe timing chabe because now one or two things they were not able to, because you can't just also shout at people or be angry with people for not helping you. Remember, life is happening to everyone.
Yeah.
Just because wakwatu kumwadwala then he says tinaoneke ku hospital mabla makambata muna nirekerera. Maybe in that moment pamene mwadwala naye when I say vindu vichitika you know, maybe we are at a point where when I say we are just not okay, you're not able, we incapacitated. You can never know. You can just judge someone or hey, what if naeve paja pa point enza pa point what hapita mvintu voip. And that's where the problem is, because majority of us, we want to judge each other for not showing up for someone. So I've realized over the time that the problem most of the times is that we expect so much from people. So we must build relationships na bantu. As Antandiza. But in the event that they are not able to help, they don't become your enemies.
But if I'm much pointed about it's supportive for film guy.
Mae mamungas kango bora film yanga meneni.
Unzozia vete zopita mo.
Unga pita mchani.
Mumuliro. Yamaseo zio echo semponi. Boy kakatinga kanana. What kama ba? Vinapita vija.
Msero.
Hiyo wanakupisha kule.
Msero nabwera inewe. Nabwera tambano papa takuchosesa
takachosesa serious.
Oji.
Bana nishimikire hapo mutipezi grabonze.
Mbwa ili hapa ifunze.
Nishimikira kwa timbo mzaka ata bakamba napyo ko live yaso wala. So nambira kuli
vivale ngoni che. So bantu ama
and then manje nani napeza na chance opportunity. Uleke vaupo wa veuchita. Bantu kunja ukusipambela mushe vameneo Aliyense abwera pa podcast tufuna omusebanyo kasikamba abantu mongati bali benzeru umangala chala mwaya abandi amatuma mafoni
ndana kama benzeru
iyo kambonkala utuma sibazambo bwera ko ku podcast ero uzaka pesa cha chimosi zaka kumenya
iyo aboshita ko chanta namba 2 iyo aboshita ko chanta
ni ba juice bantumira phone nana monga ningabwere ukantumira phone bazaka kumenya pa podcast
is becoming better. You can see even today sakamba kama
achinja mumwike mumungeneza mnyumba ni moyo.
So we are getting there. So now after this project, is there any other projects that you're thinking of doing?
I have a very big project coming mid of this year, God willing. Even the Bible says, when the time is right, I, the Lord your God, shall make it happen. So, but also the same Bible tells us to write down our vision and make it plain, right? So I've continued to appreciate God for the blessings He's given me and the ability to dream, also the ability to realize. So a lot of us can dream, but we don't much to realize, you know what I mean? So I'm just putting everything in His hands so that the things should work according to His plan. But there's a lot of great things that are lined up ahead of this year.
I want to understand what inspired you to work with your wife, because most men don't like it. Like msenza na kazi wao order budget is better, msakira ka business somewhere. When I'm pesa katoni panchito we chimshiteni transfer madam akasenzera somewhere. You've been working with your wife hand in hand. She's the one who handles all these productions and those stuff. Like what made you bring her so close to your business?
Well, it always takes me back to the first day we met. So she said she wanted to be art affiliated, right? But in the long run, she fell in love with the idea of being behind the camera more than just being in front. So we continue to inspire each other to become better every single day. So if you're a producer today, I'll help you with a few notes that I know about producing, right? Because we're friends at the end of the day. And because we're friends, we have this level of understanding that is just a bit unique and different from just two people in love who just want to build their family, make babies, and forget, you know. So for me, I don't just look at her as my wife. She's a business partner, a friend I can call on a random day. Amuntwanga nebine ani vuta kuno nipasa kwa chailions na even tumirako. For kuchosa povako bati ni husband ni provider ni
so na konde po in business wise.
It's okay. Because in muni ya many of business tinankalira mo na bana.
Business ikari. Nkalira mo na bana muntu wa business.
She loved you for business. At the end of the day, you did the production.
Of course. Of course. Mo some business tinkalira mo na bana. Tinankala na wina ngofuti. You ni shuri ulid. Mukachekingisa kaka.
Bana na mizira po mamba mbili wo inakana che. Una pressure bwana ni kana.
Ine ntenge bwine ine mangala ni sekanishi mfuno mmenya kamuntu.
Uzamenya ndani.
Mbiro kumuza kwa chat no bwanji baramusiya bena ngamuza no broke boyfriend shan.
Imwe ana 17 years.
Si nini ndinafanya.
Juvenile.
17 kakuru kamuntu.
Ni juvenile.
So now Mr. Cosmas, we've seen your movies. Have you ever like sit down and thought of doing something like a series, instead of doing these short movies and those stuff, like you just got the series running the way Empire is running? Yeah.
Yes and no. Yes, being that yes, I have quite a number of productions written. A series, I was doing Kwatu Kumatero. I was doing.
Oh, so you Kwatu Sindane can I check?
Kwa Kumatero kwa
it's on YouTube. You can check out for Kwatu Kumatero. And Mhone was a series also, but I've never really found chance to do so. I'll find time to create time to maybe to push one or two things, but as things stand, no. But in the future, if given an opportunity, I would create one. Someone says, okay, 10 panges so na budget ili hapa chansha, cause vonse vifunika visikira che in one place.
In one place, huh? That's good.
So as a dry comedian, open movie mako so na party kuruma nini cause it to be boring.
Oh yeah, I'm not in the film.
Oh
no.
Why?
I'm not tired of it. In a Cosmas.
So you are not proud of what you do. So sumpezega mufaka mwanzako. at night.
Awe kaili ndine futi nienda kulemba nimbo chita direct nista na executive produce marozi ya tatu ya chabe, they are draining enough for me to also stand in front of the camera no punda action pamene paset ndine director futi nyambo emira kusogoro kwa kamera izakafika time ya mene nzaka funa cha kulangiza bantu the other side of me, but for now let's work with those that really deserve the opportunities. Because at the end of the day ninga cha film yanga neka yakwa ndine one man act but sininga nkale direct because I know that
kuipeza movie ninga delete.
I want to speak of one thing that I've following you. You've been one of the person that has been advocating for Matero in terms of development. You know, you've posted. If actually even myself, I'm one of the person who usually talks much about Matero. Have you ever just had it in mind one day to say, if one day maybe I can help these people, because it seems like these that are there, they're not doing anything. Maybe one day, just, you know.
I'm above politics, and I'll give you this for free. If I ever decided that, Nimilila as an MP for Matero, first things first, my only audience, I'll divide them. Because those that don't affiliate to politics, those that affiliate to politics, now, but if I affiliate to politics, they would somewhat be disappointed in me, right? But those that are affiliated to politics, muri vantu va vipani vokusan. Zaka pesa okay, ni independent. Oh, quite all right. Yes, I will not divide them. But in the event that I chose to stand on a party, I would get those that don't believe in those that belong to different parties to feel like I'd be dividing my own people. And being above politics as a creative, I can talk about politics without affiliating to any. You know what I mean? Today I'm going to mingle with the Mr. Alex Sakala. Tomorrow I'll be with Mr. Nawa. The other day I'll be with Mr. Kakoma. The other day I'll be with Mukandira. The other day I'll be with Honorable Saulos. I'll be with all these honorables in my constituencies. Why? Because I'm not attached to one particular person. Our responsibility as creatives is to do checks and balances, and in a nice way. But if things persist, we must show these people that we have the power to put them in office and the power to remove them. And we shouldn't be taken advantage of because we are not the ones in position in the office. We put you there, so we can remove you anytime we feel the need to do so.
Yeah, because lately sometimes we find that people who have this following or the voice, bambiruza pesa swa makamba but kuja kweli hapo bachokera sikoneka munshe, they've got no people to speak on their behalf because bakandeja kuma offices kwa abantu but diamo wewe for them it's cool and it's done. So like for me who have been following you, I've been seeing you posting roads ya kuma Eden kuja the waters and those stuff. Students are passing through the water, my roads are Matero and they're in bad condition. So this is why I wanted to find out that maybe in one day you might think of, standing now, you've decided just to say, I just want to be the voice for the people, like just to speak on their behalf.
Yeah, and also I have commitment issues. Then what happens to the people that believe in me?
So mazimbira na nzero maningi, mampampa mochanga milele pa politics. So since you have all those people, why some Zakwaru wants to talk about Chago Karot Kada or Chago Paso?
Look,
beyond the Shundre.
Growth and development is intentional, but it's a decision. You can decide to be a drunkard today. You can decide to be a pioneer or an inspiration today. So there are choices and decisions. So if people decide to just want to show up when there's elections, it's their decision, but it's our responsibility to remind them that we're putting you in this position because we want you to take care of our communities or whatever. But also as communities, we must be to say, so we are here to remind you, because sometimes even in these high offices, assignment national.
Anyways, we've been on cheat. we don't have much things to talk about you. Sorry maningi chan. Sorry interested. What's the word of the day? Pali wantu wafuna kusama movie nango. Oh, ijaona tipasa kwa word of the day. UPM. Time yaenda but chitoko vimbanze.
So mukachita invite bantu nkubakatinga ngati wakamba banzeru.
Vimbena nchito.
So let's talk about the price of your tickets.
Na zinakamba 300 mambo nikalipisa manje zinakamba na 300 ordinary 500 VIP 0779773939
Manje
namba
kwa jamani mzee anakuwa na kutoka kuchira kwa mtengo.
So value ili yanga nambo ita negotiate na wanzanga futi.
No, what happens if at the end of the month or towards the month and then some other cinemas are not yet bought kuzangara kuchira kwa mtengo price?
We.
So it's better and empty,
it's better, chabe. It's better and empty because if we don't put value on ourselves, the onse chendima must compromise. Imu apaso ba juice boy. Obviously wakakuita nani ku wedding. Oh, bwana mungako ba MC. Ni machaja 6 pin. Budget yate nze 2 pin. Obviously mind. So zaka pasanyule mu bantu.
Wazazi wa bwanje tunani pesa 2 pin. Wazazi wa bwanje.
You don't know that people talk. You don't know that people talk to each other. And if unakwatira uja tumana juice boy inananchaja tupini azabwela savuta. That's the mentality we need to kill. So they are supposed to be people who are supposed to make sacrifices.
But there's no negotiable. So if you tell someone that I'm 10,000 and then someone negotiates,
you're not listening, sir.
Okay, let me listen to what you're saying.
Even could Bureau of Standards. Okay? I saladi nangubanga bweza ko bwanje. Singa sifu niko pitira a certain amount. Those are the rules that you set on yourself first. Okay, nanguna kamba choke tibweze ko ma ticket ya ikepa 250. Si inafike 150.
Oh yeah.
Si inafike pa 100 kwacha. You know what I mean? Of course. Na kuja muja mchechi mwenze Yesu muja muri uja mzimaya anapasa makoini ya bidi nima pasa for example. Right? Benzo ikapo zambiri but even nabo ikapo chaingon. Why was it that it was believable? Because you can tell that uyu muntu afuna bulon supporter but alibe cha. In the end watenga che yeja yadi nayo data amene ompasa.
Zakusungira zali 50-50 ukamu
ndimwe wa mchechi mu.
So like you've said, what about those people that would want to come and watch? They don't have Komboni. So you can answer kwa side.
Sunga indaswa paira pabantu. That's why mankara kunyumba ichibwero chishinga kana mkara na amankara atina so paza muluma akaenda kunyumba ende atina ali akamuona fyanta tizamuonera nainda sasa enda atinire kunyumba adiringane nazo eka mairo akabwera akachivale futi cha
mamvera madama matenga za secret drama ma 50 sio manemba mbuku. Anyways, it wasn't nice having you in short.
So any remarks before we go, Mr. Cosmas?
The remarks are there.
Movie that you've got, what would be
the remarks are there. Please, guys, let's support the Zambian film industry. It's our baby. It's our responsibility, and the industry can only grow by ourselves. Thanks to stupid people like these for giving us these stupid platforms to talk about our sensible things. Let's continue supporting the Komboni Z podcast because they are doing amazing things. Even if they've lured me into this idea of sponsorship, we are calling on more people to come and support and sponsor this amazing podcast because it is also got a future to, bring people that we see in communities. For 1 or 2 things. And I'd love you guys to host Bramo. Reza. Yes. It could be a lot of people.
No, we'll talk to his management. We did talk to them. He was busy. So we'll see this week. Watch
I'll be very glad. Yeah, so in a 9 and then gonna saladi.
Wagam.
21 ngatenga.
Saladi ndani che mu shop right irimo lo kuma Komboni ngone kuma Rwandizi ma shop ya Rwandizi irimo. Everywhere you go you find this cooking oil.
Mae niamboenda kuma chani mo ma shopping mo but ni 97 zen.
Osenzera chani?
Iwe, wana mangani ngankarire pano mara. Mwenzo nipapatira kuti ngbere nchiteso ntengani mama yake yana. Chosana.
Chosana.
Ma
bro, kusinda kama ticket kana
hata. Ticket tuweza kula bande.
Sponsored by Olivine.
Nyenda nayo sana.
Wakamba salad wakamba tupate nkasa.
Vantu anjala nkwasiya wakamba nvintu vabwino vatenga vichi.